it goes back to email address place. You get, so that's the router dot replace. So when I log in, put a password, click on login, takes me to the dashboard, which is the home. Now this is what that go app function here, which I declared up here. Let's go app router dot replace. Now takes me to this tab folder. This index folder, that's where renders first in this tab folder. You get, so I'm importing iron icons, material community icons, status bar, pressable, and all that, use states and all that. You get, and the support chat button that I showed you earlier. Then I'm doing const week action, which is bank, label to bank, withdraw, label, withdraw, save, label, save. Like just replicate everything you see here, like exactly as it is here. You can just take a screenshot and replicate it. You understand? Then you give a function quick icon. You understand? Now those quick actions you are seeing there are all these things you are seeing here. To bank, withdraw, save, invest, whatever. You understand? So the next part is the function quick icon. Now you are giving those stuffs, these keys here, all these keys here, you're not giving them icons. You understand? You can look for any icon, but I'm using material community icons, name bar, count line. Like I just screenshot exactly how this thing is, so you don't stress and start looking for icons to use. Just exactly as it is here, screenshot and replicate. You understand? So I'm going to do another const to do's, which is update your profile, verify your phone number, complete KYC. These to do's you're seeing here, update your profile, verify phone number, and complete KYC you're seeing down here. So that's what I am calling here const to do's. Then export default function home screen. Now I set two states, hidden and set is hidden, like when the values are hidden, which is this, like when I click here, it's no longer hidden, and when I click here, it's hidden. So that's what those two two use states does. So I already explained what use states are like. Using use states and defining two states here, just like saying, for instance, you're using password. So there are two states of that password, when the user hasn't typed the password and when the user types the password. So you need to like create a function to handle both situations. So in this case is the hidden and set and not hidden aspect. So when it's hidden, it uses this. When it's not hidden, it uses the set hidden. Do you understand? So that's just it. So the return, as usual, a view is going to cover all the views. As you can see, this is where the view closes. That view I highlighted, this is where it closes. You understand? So a view will cover all the views. Then status bar, the scroll view, so it can scroll container view style, content container style, style of scroll, padding horizontal, and all that. Like you can use the pattern horizontal, you can give a value here. You get, as you can see, screen X padding is 20, section gap is 24. You understand? So I'm using Zen space because I have a constant that is doing all the styling, but you can do them manually. You understand? So now there's another view here with ionic icons person, which is the icon you're seeing here, this person icon. You get, so the next part, which is the another view which carries this text, hi at Michael Choose. You can put your name here and start saving now text. Then the support chat button, this is the hi Michael Choose, start saving and support chat button. Then the next part is the view that is like going to be covering the portfolio wrap and all that. You understand? So the text creates three views, and the text is going to be here in this particular view. Text portfolio variance, is the portfolio variance here. So when user presses that icon, which is this eye icon here, it triggers and opens the and shows the value. And so as you can see here, text portfolio variance pressable, unpressed, set hidden. Like when the user press it, it displays. You understand? This hit swap is just like the styling and all that. Then the icons, which is any icons, which is I'm using the hidden icon. Sorry, I'm using the eye outline icon. But this hidden question mark here simply means that when it's hidden, eye icon, but when it's not hidden, sorry, eye outline, but when it's not hidden, eye off outline. So you can just screenshot this and replicate it. You understand? You just need to like understand what all this function does and how they go and stuff like that. You get so the next part is the text which carries this dot dot dot. So when it's hidden, it's star star star. When it's not hidden, it shows the value. Just as you can see here, when it's hidden, everything is star. But when it's not hidden, it shows the value. You understand? So that's what this part does. Now there's another pressable here, which displays the transaction history. So in the case where it is a full function, app, when I click on this transaction history, it's supposed to show me the whole transaction history, but there's no transaction history page, so that is quite unnecessary for now. So the text is transaction history. This styles.history text, you already know you're going to style it below. You understand? So that's just how it works. Then the pressable and font. This text you're seeing here that says and font. Where's that stuff? There should be an out font text. Okay, it's here, but it's being overlapped. You understand? There's an out font text there. This button you're seeing here. Add fonts. Just add font. And all that. You get so another view is here, sprout outline. This view is this one you're seeing here. This sprout outline icon is this one you're seeing here. Then so when that icon, I click on that icon, it's going to show the value, but when it's not clicked, it's going to be star star star, just like I explained before. You understand? So that's basically just how it works. You can see the text, plans, total savings, and this button is plans. You understand? So that's for that part. Then for the quick action part, remember we created a quick action up. So I'm not mapping these quick actions to render here. You understand? You know, some have badges. The badges are this fire you're seeing here and this new you're seeing here. So those are just the badges. You understand? So I'm mapping all of them, all those quick actions I displayed up. I'm mapping all of them into a pressable icon. This is the first pressable for the first one. You understand? So this one now displays every single thing I declared up. You understand? Giving them their style, their badge. So this badge now, as you can see, in item and then in item, but like if that action has an item, you display the badge. So if that item has a badge, you display the badge. As you can see here, there are some here that have badges. You see, new the fire emoji, you get. So that's how you just do that part. Then the next part should be the to-dos. You understand? The text to do, this text you're seeing here, to do. Then the text to do. Then you map the to-dos we declared on top, same way, mapping all of them so they can render here. You understand? So that's just all for this page. Then you do your const, all that and stuff like that. You get. Remember the custom tab I told you to create here, like this custom tab bar. This can just I can just go slowly so you can screenshot it. This is the first part. This is the second part. So you can just be screenshotting so you can get the exact design and all that. You understand? You can pause the video, take a screenshot, replicate, stuff like that. So them just go through so you see them. There's the styling part and all that. So the point of me showing you all this is so you understand that this bottom bar you're seeing here, that's a custom tab bar. You understand? That takes you everywhere in the app. You get.